Hello, you're with a single malt review on December 16 as we dive into the 16th excellent dram from this excellent Secret Spirits Advent Calendar. It is Tim's turn today to guess at what we're trying, where it's from, and who it's by.
I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling strong. This is going to be the one. I'm going to say it until it happens.
And today's the day, it'll be
Yep, it's going to be real Chariots of Fire moment. I'm going to bring it all home. That Phantom Glendronach or Clynelish or Springbank or something is just going to reach out its hand like the famous religious painting, and I'm going to grasp it and be pulled away into internet fame as the person who guessed it. If you haven't caught up already, this is a very, very difficult game of whiskey guessing that we're playing. But there are easier aspects of it. We're guessing three things about these whiskies. What's turning into a rather profoundly complicated selection of hard-to-guess treats from Secret Spirits, who have kindly provided this year's Advent Calendar. Now, Dave, have you wrested that one from the box?
I have, and having read the label, I think, yes, you're in for a shot this time.
Oh,
though
there
is a curveball. There is a wild twist which is going to kick both of us slightly in the butt.
You had me very hopeful, and now you've gone and taken that all away.
Yeah, because that's kind of how it was for me reading the label too.
Now I'm expecting something altogether odd, but that's still useful information. It means I shouldn't maybe I shouldn't trust my gut reaction quite as much as I otherwise would. So, let's see what we've got.
So, obfuscate the bottle.
And please start my timer.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Righty-ho. Whoo! Okay, well, that answers two questions. This is definitely single cask whiskey at cask strength, because that is hecka strong, which answers my next question, which means I can lock in malt whiskey. So where are we to go from here? I'll take a. This seems mighty strong, but
yeah,
I'll take a wee sip at risk of completely blowing up my taste buds for the rest of the tasting. We'll see.
Oh, cracky. Yeah.
All right.
I'll get some water in that for you.
Oh my goodness, that's strong.
Yes.
What have you given me? Oh, this is the absinthe whiskey. That actually burns. That hurts. That was a poor idea. I should have gone with my instincts there and put water in immediately.
Okay, that's taken it down about significantly less than it was before.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. God, I wish I could have a drink of water. I can't. Never mind. We're here now. Okay, that's better.
That is more drinkable, yeah.
That is like sweet and... Does this make any sense? It's sweet, but it's drying.
Yes, I get what you mean.
It's very spirit driven as well. Whereas I can't see the colour, but I'm imagining a very, very light whiskey here. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. I think I can smell peat in here that's not either. And I said that last time and was extremely wrong, but...
Yeah, as I mentioned, there is something which would normally be eminently guessable, but there is a wild curveball just to really obfuscate proceedings. Well, coming up on 2 minutes.
Okay, coming on 2 minutes, better start making the hard calls here. This is definitely peated whiskey. I'm even more sure than I was last time. This seems...
Picks on the regionalisms.
Well, no, I think this is not.
Inland?
Well, it's mainland peat. I feel like I'm making exactly the same argument I made for the Milton Duff, and then was wrong. But I'm even more sure this time. How much time have I got?
Have 40 seconds.
Oh, 40. Oh, yeah, good. Yes, 10 seconds of that is gravy. I only needed 30. Okay, this is definitely peated. It's super, super drying. There's like driftwood in here.
Yeah.
It's very reminiscent, and I feel past me is hurting present me because I feel I've made this exact call before. And it did me wrong last time, and now I'm wondering if that was wrong. No, I have got to stick to my guns here. I think I'm drinking young cask strength Ardmore. That is my. I don't even care how many seconds are left.
Oh, you have 5 seconds left, and you are exactly
right. Yes!
Have a read, though. Here's where the curveball comes in. It is a 9-year-old Ardmore. It is ex-Lefroy casks. So,
Ardmore, yeah. I could kiss you. There was a handful of gimmies in here, and Ardmore was one of them. and I was so close to not guessing it because I'd already guessed it, and that tainted my judgment. So that's ex Lefroy.
That is the curveball.
Weird. That was the one part of the whiskey I was never, because I wouldn't have said there's any Lefroy on here. Maybe.
Well, that would add that. That's possibly all that peat has come from.
Now that I know, well, no, because Ardmore that's a peated whiskey.
Okay.
So it should have peat, but it's mainland peat. I think now that I'm going in with the knowledge, I can. There's just a hair of Lefroy in there.
There is a smidge of Isla peat on the.
But no, there's not. There's not enough. I was never going to call this Isla whiskey. That's for sure. It's.
And at 9 years old and 61.3% ABV, it is both one of the youngest age statement whiskies we've tried from this calendar, and also easily one of the strongest, possibly the strongest.
So I mean, ex Lefroy, ex any distillery, that automatically means it's a second fill. But this could almost be third. That's very, very light here. This is super spirit driven, which is good for me because Ardmore is a very expressive spirit, but it's not so punchy that it can take a lot of barrel character. Like the more cask character Ardmore builds up, the further it kind of drifts away from its distillery profile. It's though it's a peated whiskey and it is obviously peated in the beginning, it's not peated to a very high level, so that can be lost with age and two one age and two barrel character. And that has not happened here. If anything, they've kind of pumped up that peated character by putting it in the ex Lefroy, and this is not the first time we've seen this. Am I losing my mind, or did we try another single cask Ardmore that had been aged in Lefroy? There's definitely
we've definitely tried other ex Lefroy barrel
there's
whiskies
definitely
before.
A connection there. I think they may have the same owner.
A few distilleries have put whiskey into ex Isla whiskey barrels.
We've tried ex Lefroy barrels with what we didn't really rate at the time. I'm sure it's back on track now, but the Wolfburn, the very, very young Wolfburn, and that sort of was getting a bit bullied, we thought, by the Lefroy barrels.
Also, I believe some Pendleton Welsh whiskey uses Isla casks of some kind. But this is probably our first time where all the guessing has been, guessing the speculation, but honing in has been truly correct. You guessed it was an Ardmore, you guessed it was a young Ardmore, and it was all completely correct.
I'm extremely pleased with this, but this was one of the... I had 5 distilleries in my pocket for this one. It's Springbank, I can almost always get. Glendronach, I can almost always get, unless it's a bloody...
peated or...
No, unless it's a Rothus. That can confuse me. They do a very similar style of first fill Oloroso. Klein Leash I can almost always get, unless it's bloody cherried, which happens more often than I would like. And I'm pretty good with, and it will never appear because it never jolly does. And I've forgotten the name. Who's the Australian yogurt man? No, come on, you know what I'm talking about. The yogurt mogul owns... It's a lowland. Used to have sheep on the label.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'll put that in the comments. But it's this is clear to someone. Australian yogurt man, sheep on the label is ringing bells. I guarantee it. And that's maybe you might be able to guess some Isla ones, but Ardbeg is one of my sort of my home whiskies. So I'm glad that that popped up. Yes,
Ardbeg also would be easy to guess.
Ardbeg I always confuse with Lefroy. But anyway, so yes, chuffed with this one. Yeah. Will it be my only 3-pointer? That remains to be seen. Am I just sort of gaining steam now? Will it just be easy street the whole way in? We'll just have to find out. And so will you at home when you come back for day. Goodness me, what even is it next? We're all the way up to 17. Past 16th. The halfway mark.
My turn to guess tomorrow.
We might just have sort of a little coffee and intermission before we try next one. So, we will see you very, very soon. Stay safe out there. Thank you once again to Secret Spirits for letting us come along on this, what's turning into a real rough and tumble ride through the very best of Scotch whisky and the very, very most difficult to pick. So, Sludger, we will be right back.